Jalen.
How you doing?
When you look back at that 2021 game and the Bucks defense, and now you see this current iteration of them, how much difference do you see when you look at what, not besides personnel, but scheme-wise as well?
A lot of the same. They've always had a really good defense and always been a really good team. They're coached by a great coach, and they have great player and personnel there. So for us, it's another challenge for us in attacking them and controlling what we can for us.
You talked before about the thrill you find with people doubting you or being naysayers against you. I guess, like, the NFL Films crew caught one of the Bucks coaches saying, like, he doesn't see it. I guess, like, do you use that as motivation? How much does that drive you?
Yeah, I think there's a whole bunch of things. I think I'm wired to, wired to give my best and to play to my standard. But a little extra inspiration never hurts.
When you watch that tape, is it clear how much better of a player you are now than then? I
think, again, it's true, something we're talking about 2 years ago. I'd expect to be a better player, and it's just about just growing. And it's just been what I've been able to do, and that's what I always strive to do, is just to grow every day.
Jalen, what are defenses doing differently now when they play you, especially obviously in the first two games?
I think you look back at the first two games, you look at the total yards offense that we had. The first game, I don't know how much we had, but I know we had maybe about 450 last week. And so that's pretty on par for what we've been able to do offensively. So when you think about how it gets done, that's what everybody else wants to talk about. But
aren't they playing differently against you? I mean, okay, obviously you ran last week.
Right.
But isn't there
what I'm telling you is it's not about me, it's about us. And so if they are doing something there for me, we got 250 yards rushing to do that. And so there are multiple ways to win. And the thing that I want to make clear is when the winning not become the main thing. I always say keep the main thing, where, winning is the only thing that truly matters. And so, obviously, you have important things, right? You have priorities, and I think you have 1A and 1B. 1A is winning. 1B is playing to the standard. Now, you can win, but not play to the standard, and you're still unfulfilled. You can play to the standard and not win, and you're still unfulfilled. So what matters?
How would you define that standard?
The standard is something that's internal. It's something that is undefined by anyone else but myself. And, it rises every day. And so that's the challenge. That's what we challenge ourselves with. As players, we make mistakes, we learn from them. We do great things, we learn from them. That's what the game is about. That's what this sport is about. And so we just want to continue to grow and develop as a team, learn from our successes, learn from our mistakes, and grow together. At the end of the day, you have no team, you have no dream. Takes everyone.
From the outside, we can quantify 1A. You're 2-0, right? 1B, it's obviously harder for us to quantify or even qualify. Where do you guys, or I should say, where do you think you are relative?
In this one, I'm going to tell you that it doesn't matter what you quantify. It's about us.
How do you ignore the noise out there?
By controlling what I can.
You've always tried to do that, obviously. What people are saying.
By controlling what I can.
This town's never really happy. They were happy last year until the last game. But how do you kind of stay away from that? And I guess most players have to try to ignore it. How do you do that?
I'll say it again, by controlling what I can.
When you're seeing unscouted looks in a game, what's your process to try to diagnose it and then adjust to it?
I think that is you want to try and let it come to you and try and take what they give you. I think it's about how we're communicating and what we're trying to attack and where we are offensively. But, there comes a point where there'll come a point where you can't do any more new looks.
Does that help then to see a lot of this stuff early on?
Absolutely.
How so?
It helps. I'm a sponge. We're all sponges. I'm definitely a sponge and soaking in everything that I see. And so if you get me once, the plan is for you not to get me again.
A.J. Brown called the defense in the locker room today just dispel whatever rumors were, about him and you on the sideline, and to say you guys are brothers, and it was, you hashed something out, and you guys are great. What does that say about him that he came out and felt the need to talk about that? He wasn't even asked about it.
Yeah, well, y'all talk about it and made it a big deal when it wasn't. I think that's always going to be my guy. We're all great competitors, and we all want to help the team win. As I've said, so nothing's going to change with that, and he's going to continue to put his best foot forward to help the team.
How much does the history that you guys have and the relationship that you've had before you even played together, it's kind of allow you to have those types of conversations?
Yeah, it's something that comes with it. It's something that comes with it. And the reality is we just want to win and we want to be the best that we can be. And everything is done with the team first and putting the team first and winning in mind. And so that's the approach. That will always be the approach.
After the game, you made a comment about the quarterback versus defensive coordinator battle that kind of happens in between the game. I know Todd Bowles is the coach, not the coordinator. He's known for this system. What's your process like going into a game against Todd Bowles, and are you the type of quarterback who kind of keeps a database, whether physical or mental, about those previous interactions?
Yeah, I think nothing changes in terms of my preparation, regardless of the defensive coordinator. And what we're doing is simply controlling the things we can. Obviously, there's history there, but we go out there controlling things that we can. We hope for the best for us. Yeah, they have great players, as I've said. They coach really well, and they do what they do really well. So it's another challenge for us, like I said, and the most important thing is for us to control what we can moving forward.
Now, you play both of Tom's old teams. Have you talked to him much this offseason or during this season, just kind of getting his perspective on coming back from the Super Bowl and everything like that?
I have not.
Jalen, it's your third game and third day of the week that you're playing. You guys, what is it about Monday Night Football? I mean, do you enjoy when the world's watching and being a featured matchup?
I do. It's a great night for football.
Okay, thanks, Dylan.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jalen.